Hello everybody, this is Hollywood Joe again, and here to present you with my first DVD review. As y'all know, I'm a huge pro wrestling fan. I got a very extensive DVD collection, and the first DVD I'm going to review is one that will take you back in time, one that you might be familiar with. The very best of WCW Monday Nitro. Let's give you a close-up of the cover here. Show you the back. Okay. You know, when this DVD first came out, I was genuinely very, very excited about it. I was a huge WCW fan back in the Monday Night Wars. I thought they did some really great stuff. Obviously, the beginning of the NWO back in 1996 was awesome. Hulk Hogan becoming Hollywood Hogan, which, you know, Hollywood's world of sports. That's partially where that comes from. You know, he did stuff that you never would have thought in a million years he was capable of doing, or, you know, people would never think that he would stoop to so many lows after going to so many highs for so many years prior to that. WCW had its perks, man. They had a great cruiserweight division. They had some solid tag teams. They had some really, really great matches in the early days. You know, they really, in all seriousness, gave WWE a run for the money. I always tell people, from 1995 until January 4th, 1999, WCW was awesome. I think a lot of what killed WCW was the whole finger poke of doom incident with Hulk Hogan and Kevin Nash. Obviously, people that didn't follow back then or don't follow now don't realize there's a lot of backstage politics in pro wrestling, and guys like Hogan and Nash and Bischoff were running the show, and they weren't getting any breaks. You know, they were just weren't giving anybody any sort of breaks in the business at the time. What's cool about this DVD, it's hosted by DDP, Diamond Dallas Page. And Diamond Dallas Page was a mainstay in WCW for the entire time of the Monday Night Wars. He did go on to WWE after WCW went out of business as part of the whole invasion angle, which was really, he kind of made a good name for himself in that whole 6 months of the invasion angle he was a part of. You know, he got the feud with The Undertaker and Kane, and feuded with a few others. Obviously, his WWE career didn't match the success of his WCW career, but nonetheless, it's great to see Diamond Dallas Page on the WCW Nitro DVD. There's tons of matches on here. There are so many wonderful matches. Some of them I even forgot about. You know, like there was a match in August of 1999 that always brings back some wonderful memories for me. It's when Hulk Hogan donned the red and yellow after 3 years, and it was a 6-man tag, and it was on one side it was Psycho Sid, Kevin Nash and Rick Steiner versus Sting, Goldberg, and Hulk Hogan. And it was just a really cool match. It wasn't really long or anything, but the crowd, just when Hogan came out in the red and yellow, was just fantastic. It was phenomenal to see. A couple other matches on there that really come to my mind. Ric Flair versus Eddie Guerrero in 1996. Wow, Eddie Guerrero, he was known, but he wasn't Latino Heat. He wasn't any of that. He was just Eddie Guerrero from Mexico. And I tell you, that match for me watching him against Ric Flair when Rick was still in his prime, it showed me that Eddie had a lot of talent. Not that I think he'd ever become WWE champion someday. No, not a chance. Would have never thought that. But looking back on it now, you could definitely have seen the makings for it. Because Eddie was just such a great performer in the ring. Um, and when I saw him hang in there with one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, if not the greatest, it kind of showed me something. And it was really cool to see. Obviously, the last match that Nitro ever had, Sting versus Flair. Flair was obviously out of shape because he hadn't wrestled in 8 months. But I always thought that was cool how WCW closed its doors with Sting versus Flair, because those were the two faces of the company for such a long time. Especially Sting, who never jumped ship once at all. He was always WCW through the end. So that was cool. I would definitely recommend this DVD. It's not a documentary because obviously they already came out with the rise and fall of WCW. But I give Vince McMahon, the WWE production team, and the guys that work on the DVDs a lot of credit. I think it was very, very classy. I think it was very smart, and I think it was really cool of them to show how great their competition was back in the day. Even that first Monday Nitro in the Mall of America, Lex Luger on the scene. It just brings back so many memories, and I think people, if you buy this DVD, you're really going to enjoy it. I think DDP said it best at the end, though, at the end of the DVD when he said you can't just have one volume of it. You probably have to have 2 or 3 because there were so many more great moments. But I mean, just for the time being, this is a great DVD to have. Like I said, here's the cover of it. The very best of WCW Monday Nitro. Features, let me see who's on this cover. Sting, Goldberg, Ric Flair, The Giant, Rey Mysterio, the NWO, and, well, there you go, Diamond Dallas Page. And, those guys were the faces, man. They were just really awesome to relive all those old memories, and hopefully y'all enjoy them as much as I do. Long live WCW Monday Nitro, brothers. And, go out, pick it up, watch it, and let me know what you think.